Right, folks, we have some breaking news out of California in the stabbing deaths of Rob Reiner and Michele Reiner. The Los Angeles Police Department has just released a statement saying that Nick Reiner, the couple's son, is in fact responsible, and they use that word, for the deaths of his parents. Now, Nick was arrested just earlier today after being held, and is currently being held on $4 million bond. Now, the police did release a statement. I want to read you a section of this statement where they make that claim, and I'll read it to you now. It says, on December 14th of 2025, around 3:40 p.m., Los Angeles Police Department officers assigned to West Los Angeles Division responded to a call of a death investigation in the 200 block of South Chadbourne Avenue. Now, once inside the residence, officers discovered two victims who were subsequently identified as Robert and Michele Reiner. Robbery Homicide Division, Homicide Special Section responded to the residence and initiated an investigation regarding the circumstances of their death. As a result of the initial investigation, it was determined that the Reiners were the victims of a homicide. The investigation further revealed that Nick Reiner, the 32-year-old son of Robert and Michele Reiner, was responsible for their deaths. I repeat, was responsible for their deaths, and Nick Reiner was located and arrested at approximately 9:15 p.m. So they're making that definitive statement at this time in their statement to the public on this issue. Let me bring back in our guest still with us, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Marie Pereira. Marie, want to get your thoughts on this. The statement seems to make it very clear that there is the belief that Nick Reiner is the person responsible for this crime.
What an indescribably horrible tragedy that a son would murder both his parents, stabbing them to death. That is shocking, and his sister discovered the bodies allegedly. Apparently, he fled the scene because he wasn't caught on sight. That will be problematic for him, because if he's trying to claim some sort of mental illness, drug addiction, and inability to form intent, and he's not responsible for what happened, if that is a defense down the line, the fact that he fled the scene is problematic for him. He's innocent until proven guilty, but so far, this is not working in his favor.
It's interesting, Marie.
The history they have between them.
I'm sorry. It's interesting because you rarely see police make this kind of definitive statement this quickly. Even if there's evidence pointing right at him at the scene, we don't know if that's the case. But even if that's the case, they will always say we're still investigating, right? Those things can be misleading at times. There's a lot of work to be done, even after you find what they might consider at the moment strong evidence. So my only thought is, he must have confessed to this. If you are coming straight out, and that might corroborate some other things that they found, that they feel this comfortable making a statement like this. What are your thoughts?
I think they've gathered evidence. Maybe they have video. Maybe there was a video surveillance inside the home, outside of the home. Maybe they saw him leaving covered in blood. They have strong evidence to link him to the crime. And I don't think it's reckless at all for them to say he is responsible, because it is an accusation. It's not beyond a reasonable doubt. We're not there yet. But if they have enough proof, maybe a confession, and even without a confession, they may have enough external proof based on their preliminary investigation to say he's the one who went in the house, nobody else went out, and he came out covered in blood or with the weapon in his hand. They have enough proof. If they said it with responsibility.
All right, fair enough. Now, one has to remember, a good defense attorney is going to argue that this kind of thing is going to poison the jury pool. So that's why they're usually, much more cautious with this type of thing. And I do want to mention, folks, we've been saying that he was released on $4 million bond. Well, that's actually not the case. We are finding out now, and it's coming into our newsroom, that he remains in custody. There is no bond under the circumstances. Again, he has been charged with the murders of his mother and father at this moment. We'll continue to follow this and keep you updated on this, of course. And again, he remains in custody, is not free on bond. And again, I would imagine the police feel this is a case of great interest to the public. Obviously, these are two very well-liked and well-known folks. So we'll keep you updated on anything comes up. And again, our Cody Thomas, I don't know if he's on the ground yet, but he's headed out to Los Angeles, and he will be bringing us updates from there as well.